Out here now. I'll just park it over here.
I like this damn thing. It's just, yeah, 1,000 certs, which I could get if I spend all my certs.
I'm just gonna start my stopwatch as well, so I can time 10 minutes as far as shadowplay videos.
It's cute.
Alright, sweet, clock's running. So, this is a Sunderer with the fucking new deployable shield of invincible stupidness. As you can see, when you shoot it, it gives that little shimmer, so you can see that it's it does have a shimmer when you hit it with small arms, but they do no damage whatsoever, only anti-vehicle ordnance hurts it. As a demo, what we're gonna do is drop 5 tank mines under it in one hit, which should be enough to vaporize fucking anything. This will send a vanguard to them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. And I'm gonna shoot them with a carbine to set up. And that strips all of the shield and only about 2/3 of the health. It doesn't even get a burn. So what we're gonna do now is repair the fucking thing.
User left your channel.
I've only got 2 blocks of C4 here.
That's cool. I've got 2 blocks as well. I just have to set the auto restock option. So reset. I'm now carrying 4 blocks of C4, so check this out. I'll chuck 4 blocks on it as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
One of yours went flying.
Oh, no, that was just on your screen. On mine, they're all sweet. We're having the same thing on PT. So now, as I detonate 4 blocks of C4, once again, same shit. You strip the shield, you're doing about half health. What we've done here is spent more resources, taken only half of that Sunderer's health on the entire Sunderer's worth in the first place. Like, it's a pretty fucked situation at the moment. So, what we do know, though, is I restock again. 2 blocks of C4, 1 and 2. Watch the shield, it disappears when I set these off. That's the shield fizzling out right there. No harm done to the Sunderer, but the shield's gone. So, to actually kill this thing properly is a 2-stage approach. Have you got your 2 blocks of C4 already?
Yeah.
Sweet. So, I have now got my landmines ready. We're going to do a bit of a nose and tail. So if you want to go to the tail of that thing, drop 2 blocks on it. Yeah, 1, 2. Sweet. I'm coming to the front here and I'm going landmines 1, 2, and 3. What you're going to do is detonate those to strip the shield, and then I'll set off the landmines shortly after as a 2-stage explosion. So, set them off. Shields. And then 3 landmines. Sunday's gone. So that's the new procedure for setting the things off. It essentially needs a 2-stage explosion. I'll go and pull another Sunday quickly, just so we can get a good demo of this. See, if we were to put 2 blocks of C4 and 3 landmines down all together in one hit and set them off, it'll still do exactly the same thing as 5 landmines or 4 blocks of C4 does, and that is strip the shield about half the health. Pretty minimum sort of damage.
Just to clarify quickly, presumably this trick could work with 2 blocks of C4 to strip the shield, and then another 2 to put the Sunday to flaming, followed by a rocket or something like that.
That would also work. Yep. Yeah. That's correct. Any sort of combination you want. What we're doing right now, this is purely just the most time and resource efficient. C4 costs 100 a block, landmines cost 50 a block, or 75 a block, so much of a muchness, whereas landmines are a guaranteed kill, C4 is a guaranteed shield strip. However we do this, the C4 has to be the first trigger because it strips that shield most efficiently. 3 landmines will not even scratch that shield. The shield, for whatever reason, has got incredible resistance to landmines, not so much to C4. So once again, you've got your 2 blocks of C4 down. I've got 1, 2 landmines down. I should probably be carrying more. Three landmines on the... So, so you can get that explosion fairly close together, but you do need to give that shield time to dissipate before you set it off. If those two explosions are set off too close together, it will strip the shield, take about half of the Sundie's health, but it won't actually finish the job. And that is basically the new Sundie busting method. So any Sundie destruction, if we want it done fucking quick smart right now, will require a galaxy flyover, 2 people, 1 to be carrying C4 and 1 landmines or other standard ordnance.
Also known as slightly more effort than it used to take.
Yep.
And a suicide harasser or MBT would also work, I think.
Yeah, we can actually test that right now. I'll pull a Sunderer, I'll unpack the thing, you get whatever your choice of Sundie fucking equipment is and we'll see how long it takes. I've parked just out the front here. Invincible Hellbus is now...
You wanna jump in and fire, or should I just keep firing?
Wait for the thing to recharge and we'll actually time this from the start, so that shield would have charged up by now, so I'll be now firing the shots at this. If you watch, I'm going to hit it a bunch of times, so... That's 1 rocket. 3 rockets. 4 rockets to strip the shield. 5 rockets. 6 rockets. 8 rockets. That is 9 halberd rounds to critical burning mass, with 10 to finish it off. Standard, like brute force attacking, if you're going to be hammering it with vehicles or heavy munitions like that, is the long way to go.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you use a combo.
Most certainly. If someone goes like a suicide harasser coated in C4, rams it straight into it to strip that shield while someone gets landmines or whatever under its ass, that'd also be ideal. Like, yeah, so you put a couple of bricks on the front of that. I'm just going to double check. I'm carrying 5 landmines at the moment. I'll need to pull another Sunderer, but then I'll jump in your harasser and we'll do a quick run by with this just to double check this as well. So, same shit, you can see me, I'm just parked over here right beside you. Bus deployed, so I'll jump in that thing with you. And so right now we are go team, you know, Death Sundie. Just remember, that shield, it will recharge in 6 seconds if no other anti-vehicle damage is done to it. So, ideally what happens is, you want to ram it, set the C4 off, and then I want to have those landmines set off very shortly afterwards, so go ahead, we'll slam it and see what happens.
Burning only.
Yeah, see what I mean? So in the time it took for me to sort of get out and do the plant with the landmines, it had time for that shield to regenerate again, in which case we only managed to knock off half of it. So for time efficiency, that particular 2-stage explosion method used on all anti-vehicle explosives is the most efficient thing we've found so far. And primarily we'll be using it with gal drop tactics. I would imagine in a situation where we've got the spare men and manpower to pull vehicles, we'll literally just be able to surround it with lightnings, prowlers, whatever, Vulcans, and just blaze the thing down with a bunch of guns, if you know what I mean, and it should still happen in fairly short order. But if we need to right the fuck right now, we're taking this thing out, explosion. That's going to be the way to do it. It takes 2 back-to-back clips out of a tank buster to knock it down.
I didn't equip any frames on this, that's why it handles so badly. So it's still got the shield on, yeah?
Yep. So
apparently
the shield's gone.
Go ahead.
So one clip on the tank buster will do the shields.
1 clip on the tank buster will do the shields. I'm now dropping Dalton rounds on it. Followed by 5 Dalton rounds. 1 full tank buster clip to remove the shields, 5 Dalton rounds, and that pretty much fixes that up as another alternate method.